Hey, what's up, guys? Jeremy here with Consciousness Awake again. How are you guys doing? Sending you lots of positive energy as always. Much gratitude to everyone in the Consciousness Awake community. And today I want to do um, actually a video that's been on my mind for quite some time, for weeks and weeks. And I think it's very important that all um, individual units of consciousness that consider themselves star seeds or really resonate um, with being a star seed themselves, or even thinking that they might be one, or whatever the case may be. But this message really goes out to many people, and I think a lot of people who are checking out some of my videos are star seeds. So I'm getting to know everyone more and more as I communicate more with new people joining the community, and I'm very happy. Very happy to see the actual number of star seeds that are subscribed to the channel. Now, again, I don't call anyone subscriber anymore. Everyone's a fellow awakened one, a member of the community, that kind of thing. Because we're all working together, and we're all working independently and co-creating positive reality above and below, above and below, positive reality in the astral planes and positive reality here in the physical plane. Um, well, anyways, my message is this. My message is about the death process. So this is an extra little thing I wanted to incorporate. It's kind of tied into the last upload from yesterday about the death process, observations on the death process. So my observations on the death process for star seeds, especially star seeds. So that's why I'm making this video. So basically, as a star seed, you've come here. Your consciousness has shifted into this human form, this vessel, this body, and you're here now in this, this Earth, reality construct or matrix, or however you want to call it, and you're doing your mission. You're doing whatever that is that you're doing. Now, my information pertains to after physical death. So when your physical body malfunctions and dies, and you leave your human body and you enter in, most likely, well, we have different energy bodies. As you know, I've been talking about all these multiple bodies, multidimensionality of, the reality of reality. But you will go into most likely your 4D etheric body, and once you've actually finally died, I mean, you're gonna come out, you're gonna pop out of your human body that's dying or dead. You're definitely going to see through your etheric eyes while your consciousness is shifted and astrally projected into your etheric body. You will look down and look around yourself and see your human body and the paramedics or whoever's around you when you die, or if you're by yourself when you die and you just see your body laying there in the woods or something. Who knows, right? Lots of scenarios, right? And so you'll have your opportunity in the etheric form to say, to let go of attachments, to say goodbye to your human experience, and more or less that kind of thing. And if you have kids, most definitely, if you have kids, and if you really love them, and care for them, or other family members or friends, you will have that opportunity to say goodbye to them while in your etheric body, and have that moment of closure, have that moment that ability to let go, And during this process, around the time of this process, while you're doing this in your etheric body after physical death, you will run into your spirit guides or bloodline, family, grandpa, grandma, that kind of thing. You're gonna encounter this, and they're gonna come through, like they say, from the light or whatnot, or tunnels. They're portals, people. They're portals. There's portals all over the place, thousands, millions of them, billions of portals. And so these beings, your bloodline or family or whoever it may be, spirit guides, whatever is going on in every situation, they will come through a light tunnel, which is a portal, and they will come up to you and ask you to go with them, and to go to wherever they've moved on to in the afterlife. Now, this is the warning to especially starseeds, and actually really anybody for that matter. But I'll explain why I was talking about starseeds, earlier in the video. So, if you go, at least from my own observations, I've had about 2, maybe 3, not really 3. Because that third one, there was some other stuff going on with that OBE, and it was creating a little too much chaos. But I had 2 OBEs over the years where I literally saw the process of somebody actually dying in that moment and going through that process. So I only believe in my own spiritual belief structure, in my own belief structure of the reality structure, or however you want to put it. I just go by my experiences, okay? So again, you can take my experiences and whatever, and what I'm expressing, and use them however you want to, and some people may not agree with my perspectives, but again, I just want you to know that when I'm trying to talk about this stuff and expressing my thoughts and everything else, I'm talking from my own experiences. So I only believe my own experiences first and foremost. So, and that's just how I am. You know what I mean? I'm a very skeptical kind of person, and I need to experience it myself before I make it part of my conscious reality or part of my consciousness, etc. If that makes any sense. Now, back to the death process for starseeds. Sorry for digressing. So, you will be presented these portals going off with the bloodlines or family members or wherever. Now, sometimes it's tricks. There's tricks to try to catch you. There's other beings, and sometimes even reptilians, that will come through in these portals trying to get you to go into the light, and then you'll be turned into etheric food. Okay? So I don't care what you think, people. It's true. Life feeds on life, but not always. I'm just saying that's a percentage, or something that just can happen. So if you get eaten, you'll just go into the reincarnational loop, okay? And come back, and your consciousness will be reincarnated into another body. On Earth Matrix, or another reality matrix, whatever. Or some of those portals are actually grandma, or grandpa, or whatever the case may be, or a friend, or your mom, or they're trying to get you over to whatever reality construct that their consciousness has moved over to in the astral planes. Okay. But so now this is my message to Starseeds. Sorry for taking so long with this video, guys. So my message for Starseeds is this. If you want to go back to the dimension or the reality construct or wherever you came from as a starseed, because there's different types of starseeds and they come from different places in the universe, right? In the multiverse, right? So, what you need to do is you have to completely put your just face the other direction. Okay, so the portal of the reptilians pretending to be, your friend or other tricksters or other things or family or whatever it is. Now, mind you, if it's actual bloodline, in a lot of cases it is. Now, I'm not trying to freak you guys out with the reptilian stuff, okay? I'm just letting you know that it's just one little part. It's just one little part of the reality of reality. Life feeds on life. So there's a predator. There's a predator, but there's a small percentage, right? Just like how if you're in Florida in a little boat in the swamps and you fall out of your boat, hey, you know what? You might get eaten by a crocodile, right? In this physical plane, there's a crocodile there, ready to eat you for lunch. So you can get eaten even in this physical plane. Life feeds on life. Okay? Other dimensions can feed on other dimensions. Just like how we feed on fish in the ocean. The ocean is another dimension. It's another density. Okay? Different density of matter. Okay? And those creatures and the fish and the whales and the sharks and everything are floating around in that ocean are in their own dimension. But we have ships that go in and net and catch these. We're predators for these other life forms, consciousness. Sharks have consciousness. Animals have their own levels of consciousness and awareness, spirit, soul, just like we do. And we're going in and grabbing them. So hence my what I'm trying to point out here. Life feeds on life. So so back to the starseed. Sorry, digressing, guys. I apologize. So starseed. So if you don't want to get stuck in the reincarnational loop, okay. If you don't want to get stuck in the loop of reincarnation and keep coming back, etc., or get tricked or anything like that. If you just want to go back to where you came from after physical death, if you want to go back to the dimension or whatever it is, just face the opposite direction, okay? Put the porthole completely behind you, kind of like in the blind spot, so that you can't have no actual visual interaction with it while in your etheric body after physical death. And just make the decision, the choice that you just want to go back, set the mental intention while in that 4D mental plane, and of course there's multiple planes in the multiple planes in the mental plane within itself, but you set the intention to just go back and just look out into the universe in your etheric body, look out and just say, I want to go back to where I came from. And just those words of I want to go back to where I came from, that intention will basically just take you and then shift your consciousness to wherever that is. And you'll go back to where you were. So you'll go back to your soul family. Okay? So the real message here, I think, with this video was, how to go back to your soul family as a starseed after physical death. That might be the title for this one too. So, how to go back to your soul family as a starseed after physical death. All right, guys. So peace. I've already gone 14 minutes. I am so sorry, but I want to make more concise, shorter videos. Starting on the next upload. I promise. Okay. Peace.